Yo, guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the NBA games on Sunday. Again, like always, we got two plays that we'll hop into very quickly. First, before we do, to recap, today on Saturday, we did miss by one leg. Andrew Wiggins played like complete trash, which is unfortunate. But before that, we were on a crazy run. We still are on a crazy run. You guys can see we cashed in Monday's video, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Friday's video. And then again, just barely missed today on Saturday by one leg. So make sure to drop a like on the channel, guys. It's free. It takes 1 second to do. I would really, really appreciate that. And do not forget to subscribe either. I post these free pick videos for you guys every single day trying to help you make money. So make sure to subscribe to the channel before we get into the plays. Like I just mentioned, I want to try to help you guys make money. I've said it a billion times before. I'll say it again just for anybody that's watching this video that's new to the channel, just so you know. You can make guaranteed free money right now. You don't even have to place a bet in. You're just guaranteed the money off rip, right? All you have to do, make sure you live in one of these white or gray states on this map right here, including even parts of Canada. If you do live in one of these areas, that means you could download the Sleeper and the Chalkboard app right here. So I will leave links for these down below in the description and comments of this video. They're both super similar apps. They're both very similar. They're basically the same app. I like both of them, but I would recommend to download both because right when you download it, it's going to ask you if you have a promo code. Type in code GHOST. It's the same code on both apps, just all caps. Code GHOST, and just make sure you actually type that in before you deposit. Sometimes it messes up and you can't go back and fix it. You just have to make sure to type in code GHOST before you deposit, but it's super easy to do. As long as you do that correctly, Sleeper will give you $55 for free just by downloading the app. You could literally put $10 down, you could put $5 down, and they're going to give you $55 for free just by using code GHOST and a free Devin Booker square. And then Chalkboard will give you a $100 deposit match and a free SGA square. So that's up to $155 for free and 2 free squares just by downloading the apps with code GHOST. Again, you just have to live in one of these states, and I would highly recommend it. Cannot recommend it enough. It's guaranteed free money, so make sure to do that. Again, links will be down below in the description and comments of this video. We're going to be talking about these apps a little bit more throughout the video because Prizepicks absolutely sucks, man. I'm literally ready to boycott Prizepicks and just never use them again, dude. They never post their plays. I try to post these videos as early as possible for you guys, so you get the best possible lines before they get bumped and stuff like that. So I try to get these videos out as early as possible, but Prizepicks just makes it impossible because they don't put the lines up until like 6 a.m. that morning of the games, which is just very annoying. So when you guys are watching this video right now, by the time you guys are watching this video, these plays will be up on Prizepicks, so don't freak out. Don't trip on this. It's going to be up on Prizepicks, so it's not that big of a deal. If you could only bet on Prizepicks, that's fine. You guys can still lock these plays in, but I'm just going to be showing you the play over on Sleeper just because it's only up on Sleeper right now. Prizepicks doesn't have it up yet. But right now, we're taking this play right here. So it's Kawhi Leonard and Anthony Edwards. So we got Kawhi Leonard over 5.5 rebounds, and we'll go through them one by one. So the first play, Kawhi Leonard over 5.5 rebounds. This is his last, couple games right here. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 6 games. So his last 6 games, he's gone over in 4 of those games. The 3 games he missed, he got 4 in each one of those. So he rarely gets only like 2 or 3 rebounds. He's normally going to go get at least 4 or 5 rebounds. But again, we need him to get at least 6 in this game. His last 10 games, he's averaging getting 6 rebounds per game. Throughout the season, he's getting right around this number at 5.2 rebounds a game. But I really like this spot. Going against Charlotte, this is a very good matchup. They give up a ton of rebounds to really every position on the court, but specifically the small forward position, they give up a lot of rebounds to because you have, Miles Bridges and LaMelo Ball just sprinting up and down the court. They're one of the fastest paced teams in the league. So obviously you get the most possessions or some of the most possessions in the entire league. And they just go up and down the court and just huck threes from the logo every single time. And yeah, they make a good amount of them, but this Charlotte team also misses some of the most shots in the league. They miss an absurd amount of shots. So there's a lot of rebounds up for grabs for all of these players. And you have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, a very long, lanky, athletic guy that can go get you some rebounds. We've seen games right here. He had 10 against the Lakers. He had 8 against the Pelicans. So we can see him go get 8, 9, 10 boards in a game, and that's not crazy at all. He does that that all the time, right? But the Charlotte, matchup is really the main reason we're taking it. Last time he played Charlotte earlier this season, he had 9 rebounds against them, so he crushed this line in that game last time they played. I expect this to be very similar. This could end up being a blowout, but as long as he plays at least a couple minutes in the fourth quarter, I think he should definitely be able to go over 5.5. Just so you guys know right now, if you're looking over on Prizepicks and they posted this line and they have it at 6 or 6.5, well, first of all, that's just a reason to get Sleeper because it's at 5.5. So just get on Sleeper and take it over on Sleeper if you can. But if you could only bet on Prizepicks over on 6, obviously that's perfectly fine. If I think he's going over 5.5, that means he's getting at least 6. So then worst case scenario on Prizepicks, you tie. So if this line's at 6 on Prizepicks, which it might be, that's perfectly fine. Still take the over at 6, obviously, right? The second play, Anthony Edwards over 4.5 assists. This is his little graph right here. So this is his last, 7 games. Did I count that wrong the first time? I did. So out of his last 7 games, so I counted that wrong. But in the last 7 games for Anthony Edwards over on 4.5 assists, he's gone over in 5 of those games right there. So really good from Anthony Edwards right there. He's been killing this line in his last 10 games. He's averaging almost 5.5 assists per game instead of 4.5. So this line's really low. Playing the Jazz, they give up the most assists per game to the opposing point guard. Technically, yes, he's a shooting guard, but let's be real, guys. He brings the ball up the court pretty much every time. So we're counting him as a point guard. They give up the most assists in the league to point guards, and it's not even close. Like, they give up the most assists by a lot. Last time he played the Jazz earlier this year, and it really wasn't that long ago, he had 11 assists. So he killed this line. He more than doubled this line last time he played the Jazz. I expect this game to be somewhat similar. I don't think he's going to get 11 again. That'd be kind of crazy. But I definitely think he gets at least 5, if not 6 or 7. So again, another situation. If they put this line up at like 5 or 5.5 on Prizepicks, I still think that's fine. Especially at 5, I think that's fine. 5.5, maybe be a little bit, know that it's a little bit riskier, but you can still take the over at 5.5. But at 5, definitely take the over. So right here, again, this is the plays that I have for you guys for these games on Sunday. If Prizepicks has it at 6 rebounds and 5 assists, that's fine. Take the over on both of those. That's okay. But again, Prizepicks just takes forever to post their plays, man. So I have to show you over on Sleeper. But again, it's no big deal because they're going to put it up on Prizepicks later, so it doesn't really matter. But other than that, these are the 2 plays I have for you guys for the games on Sunday. Make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Before we get out of here, I will remind you guys one more time, $155 for free and 2 free squares just by hopping on these apps using code GHOST. Links will be down below for you guys, so make sure to go do that. It's going to take you like 5-10 minutes tops, and you're going to get a ton of free money and a ton of free plays. By the way, I did want to mention before we get out of here, we are on, and I don't remember if I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, but it's in the title, so it should be we're on a 9-2 run now, I do believe. Yeah, 9-2 run. So hopefully we could cash this and go on an 11-2 run, which would be insane. But other than that, guys, these are the 2 plays I have for you for these games on Sunday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.